Hello and welcome to an episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason in the U Street corridor section of Washington, D.C., and I'm just outside a very famous institution here in D.C., Ben's Chili Bowl. A number of people have made it famous. Its history dates back to 1958 when Ben Ali and his wife purchased this old style movie theater building, and they were only married for like 7 weeks. But the place has had a lot of history. I'll tell you more about it. A lot of celebrities, not just, a lot of comedians, politicians, you name it. Even Bono, the rock star, has been here. I'll show you pictures of that. But not only is this place a great place to eat, it is a must-stop for anybody who is visiting and for all the locals in DC. Even though it is nowhere near a lot of the common touristy sites like near the National Mall. But still, make this a priority. But I'll tell you more about this place, and we're going to be eating in there. Here we go. Okay, so this is Black Broadway, or once was called that. And this is the Lincoln Theater. It's been restored. This is Ben Ali Way. There's a nice mural that pays tribute to African Americans. And I think George W. Bush helped with this mural, but yes, those are the Obamas. That is Prince. A gold medalist. There was one of Bill Cosby on here, and he was one of the people that helped make this place famous. But because of the, the allegations, all that happened a long time ago. But anywho, here's this bear. Now, the last time I was here, it was in 2019, and here's a historical marker behind it. So this is part of the African American Heritage Trail in Washington, D.C. Ben's Chili Bowl, that was once Minnehaha Theater. I hope I'm saying that right. Ben's Chili Bowl, founded in 1958 by Ben and Virginia Ali, is one of the oldest continuous businesses on U Street. It is also one of the few to survive both the riots that followed the assassination of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and the years of disruptive metro construction in the late 1980s. Thanks in part to the patronage of entertainer Bill Cosby, Ben's has become a national landmark. The restaurant occupies the former Minnehaha Theater, a 1910 movie house that was owned and operated from 1913 to 1920 by Sherman H. Dudley, once a leading vaudeville performer and entrepreneur. And that's what the place used to look like. So one of DC's regional foods is chili smokes, and it's not just available here, but it's a few other places. That's pretty much another name for hot dogs. Well, I'll explain more about that, but they also sell turkey burgers, hamburgers, veggie burgers, fries, onion rings, milkshakes, yep, you name it. All right, now we're gonna go on in. All right, so this is what I ordered. I ordered that and a soda. I know for a place that's being called Ben's Chili Bowl, I didn't order a chili bowl. Well, I know, it's like, what's the point? Well, I decided to go with their signature dishes, and that's what the half smoke is. It's a chili, and basically the half smoke is half beef, half pork. Can't really see it, so they put mustard, chili, and I ordered chili cheese fries. Alright, I'm gonna chow down. Alright, just to give you a little update on this half smoke, it's definitely something to be eaten with a knife and fork. Don't even try to eat with your hands. But still, this baby rocks. There's the jukebox. Don't worry, it's not one of those 1950s ones. It was Touch Tunes one. So here's the back room where there's more dining seating. And a lot of famous guests that have been here. And plus, you can also buy a piece of Ben's Chili Bowl as well. Hats, shirts. So that's Larry King. There's some more, like Shaquille O'Neal. There's Bill Cosby, Dave Chappelle, Maxine Waters, Dr. Dre, and Harry Belafonte. That looks like Mike Huckabee up there. So yeah, it goes without saying, people from both sides have eaten here, and that's another picture of Obama just outside the place. Oh yeah, I can't leave out this guy, Man vs. Food, Adam Richman. I wonder how many half smokes he ate. And we got another big room as well. Jimmy Fallon. And then here's a picture of the patriarch. Yes, that is Ben Ali. Really nice photo of him. And here's a little historical, I guess, mural inside the place. Now, this is from the 1968 riots when after Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated. Now, riots erupted along the U Street corridor in D.C. Black activist Stokely Carmichael asked Ben to keep his restaurant open during the riots. So Ben obtained a permission to stay open past curfew and fed both the police officers and firemen working to impose order on the neighborhood, as well as the black activists. So yeah, he made money from both sides, which is a good thing, you know, on his part financially. But the violence and arson reached such an extent that Ben wrote Soul Brother in soap on the front window in the hopes that it would stop the angry mobs. Yeah, he wrote Soul Brother, you know. And despite the destruction, turmoil, and economic decline in the aftermath of the riots through the 1970s and 80s, Ben's Chili Bowl retained a following with strong local support, cementing its place as a DC institution and drawing in and out-of-town tourists and celebrities alike. That is a picture of Bono up there. Yes, the guy from U2. That looks like Denzel Washington right above him. And Danny Glover, Chris Rock. Oh, man. Wow, it's amazing, you know. So I hope I gave you guys plenty of good reasons to come in here. I mean, the food is awesome. I definitely want to try some more. I definitely want to do a chili bowl. I also want to do the rice bowl, like where they put rice and chili and toppings on top of it. That sounded pretty good too. But yeah, I mean, one thing I forgot to mention is this is one of 5 locations. There's one at Nationals Park. There's also one at the Ronald Reagan Airport, but this is the location you gotta go to. And this is also the recipient of prestigious James Beard Foundation. This is only one of 2 places as of early 2025. The other one being Annie's Steakhouse. But yeah, come go to Ben's Chili Bowl. You will not regret it. You'll leave with a smile on your face and a full belly. All right, I am Jason in DC, sign off.